Hey, um, hey, I'm back, in Scotland. I had so many topics planned to talk about, but I never realised how camera shy I am until I started making videos, and I literally hate it. I hate it, but I keep doing it. So yeah, I've been back for a month. It was one hell of a hectic time getting back from Germany. Went, we got the flight from Stuttgart to Heathrow, and I had like no problem from going from Glasgow to Heathrow, but that must have been because it was within the UK, so there was like hardly, it wasn't a lot of border controls and stuff like that, but it was fucking hellish. My bag was covered on the inside with shampoo because I took one of the wee hotel shampoo bottles and they exploded, so that was good. Um, then they kept saying on the sensor like there's liquid in your bag, and I'm like, I know there's liquid in my bag and my shampoo exploded. But I was like, oh really, is there liquid in my bag? I never knew that. It kept getting taken off. It got taken off at Heathrow. She had to search it all, and like it'd be different if it was just a handbag, like if I'd been going on holiday, but because I'd been staying there for 6 months, like I had so much shit that I was freaking out. And it was the woman, she was like, alright, just gonna check your bag, right? And I was like, okay. And she was just like, she took like one thing out. I'm like, no fucking hurry, I have to catch a plane. I got home, safe and sound, with mild turbulence. Like, it was so weird because the whole plane was full to the brim with Americans. There was more Americans on the plane than there was Scots, and it was going to Glasgow. So for a minute I thought I was on the wrong plane. I was like, why is there so many Americans? That was that. And I'm home. And I'm back to being bored as piss. I started doing fan mixes, which is like the ultimate cop out in fandom because it's like you're adding some input without any of the effort that fan fiction and fan art people put into, because obviously fan art takes a hell of a lot of time and talent, and fan fiction takes a hell of a lot of time and talent, and fan mixes are just thinking of good music that goes with a topic, and I'm really good at that because I've spent about 9 years of my life listening to music and relating them back to fictional romances. So my Welcome to Night Vale one has 950 notes right now, and that's like the most notes on Tumblr I've got for something that I've actually put a vague amount of effort into. I've had text posts. One of my text posts has over 100,000 notes, but that took me about 5 seconds to type, so you know, doesn't really count, does it? What I was going to talk about actually was Welcome to Night Vale. I was going to plug it, but I was like, you have 14 subscribers, why are you plugging it? But it wasn't so much I want to plug it, so much as I just want to talk about it because I have nobody to talk about it because nobody's listened to it that I know in real life. It's one of those things that Tumblr has grabbed onto and plummeted into fame. It's a really good podcast that you should listen to, and it's about it's a community radio show for a really strange town in the middle of a desert where weird things happen, and there's no such thing as a dog park. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of it. Don't mention the dog park. We did figures and angels and Carlos, the perfect scientist. It's really good. It's really good, and it has like an openly gay main character, which is really nice and refreshing. So it's really dark, twisty humour. It's really worth a listen to. All week I have been listening to One Direction, and I might be a Directioner. I don't know. I don't know if you have to fill out a form or give your blood to Harry Styles or something, but I'm like one step down from a believer. Things that I've missed and been really sad about. I missed RTX again. And I was thinking how much I want to go next year, but there's no way in hell. No way in hell that I would have enough money to do that. And then I missed Comic Con. I'm always sad when I miss Comic Con, which is always. It's just depressing. And I'm missing VidCon. Yeah. Missing all the cons. To be honest with you though, I don't know what I would do if I actually went to one of them. Probably just stand about awkwardly, inwardly having panic attacks. So that's what you missed on the life of Caitlin. I will see you later. I'm gonna go and eat 9 chicken dippers. A shit ton of tomato sauce. Goodbye, Night Vale.